Some people are one way and that's how they stay. Some people find one life and they live that way. Hey man, have you seen her around? Have you seen her today? I only knew her a week before she went away. Sometimes you can't see someone until they're gone. Some people never stop, they're always moving on. Now hey man, have you seen her around? Have you seen her today? I only knew her a week before she went away. Out on Arbor Street, I saw Autumn leave. Her family drove away. They can't sell that house, so empty it stays. I never knew why that was, never could say it's because Autumn was waiting away. That stayed in the house, so it remains. Hey man, have you seen her around? Have you seen her today? I only knew her a week before she went away. Hey man, hey man, have you seen her around? We're
boy, I do love when technology goes against me. I do love it. But hi, welcome in everyone. Give me a second. I'm still preparing things because I am not prepared for today's stream. But hi, happy Monday. Hope everybody is doing well. We are arting today because I have a lot to catch up on art-wise. And the thing that I wanted, I do not have. It's okay. We're trying to make do. We're trying to make do, and I'm also trying to search through like my files to see if like I have stuff that I hopefully saved off, but I probably don't have saved off anywhere. It's okay though. Because we improvise, we move, we figure out ways of getting around things. But tell me how your Monday's been. While I frantically search for things. Oh, it's not over here. Howdy, howdy. Also, I need to show y'all my stream schedule. But before we do that, as you notice, the redemptions have changed. The redemptions have changed. Since y'all hit the last goal for the subathon, the redemptions have changed, and I made it 10 times easier for you because now the number that shows next to the numbers of redemptions, yeah, that's the actual subs. So any biddies or any Ko-Fi donations, I'm just gonna manually handle. So it is purely tethered to the subs. That is all. That is all. So if you want to see that number go up, you just increase the amount of subs. That's all you have to do. Also, I got you, Ty. Mwah. There you go. You're trying not to procrastinate the rest of your errands, but damn, is that executive dysfunction kicking your butt? Oh, man, I feel you there. I feel you there. I procrastinated when I thought I didn't procrastinate because I did the thing and I got the things. But I did not realize I was foolish enough to not have the other thing. So now I'm trying to fix the other thing by trying to find the thing. And the thing that I'm trying to get, the person didn't make it easy for me to get. So now I have to go find the thing and try and get the thing to work with my things. So yeah, it's great. It's fantastic. I love technology. I love procrastinating when I thought I completely did not procrastinate. But it's okay. It's all right cuz like I'm scrolling frantically and I'm also trying to put together things. Oh, I've heard about this. Okay. It's all right. So my Monday is off to a fantastic start. It is a Monday. That is exactly what it is today. Let me see. I can at least show you. Oh, let me delete this. Because if you missed out on the VOD from, what was it, Saturday, which I apologize, I had to leave early because I had to help with movie night for BGC. So that's why I had to scamper off. Like, I literally had to do a hard stop at 5. Because if I was late to that, it just... The bones are mine! It would not have worked out well. So... You trying to reward yourself with something if you get stuff done now? You gotta work yourself up to it? No, I get you. That's what I'm trying to do on a monthly basis. With some things. Because I don't treat myself enough. And I feel like I should treat myself more. No, that is not what it said. It said those bones are mine. It's literally from my Getting Over It stream. Oh, that's not where I wanted that. Delete that. You never seen a black girl VTuber stream? If you're saying VR, this is definitely not VR. This is definitely a VTuber stream. Live 2D, to be exact. But welcome in. We exist all over this platform. I am not the first one, I promise. Listen, just give me a file. Give me a file. Sorry, I'm still doing setup. You're upset over some bones she was collecting in my... Listen, okay, now see here. Ty, we had this discussion literally yesterday. We had this discussion yesterday. We had it yesterday. You can't do this to me. Any case, here's my schedule. There's my stream schedule for those of y'all not following me on Twitter or Blue Sky. There be the things. Obviously, today we're going to do an art and co-working stream. So feel free to vibe while I art, trying to get things done and try and get the things from people that I procrastinate and getting the things on. And then also Friday and Saturday are actually 2 redemptions that you guys got for the subathon that I have not fulfilled. So Friday is going to be a snacks tier list. You'll see what I mean once I actually get the things together, but feel free to submit some snacks that you think that I may like or hate. Y'all know where to find me in the Discord. Saturday, yeah, we're playing that game. A difficult climbing game. So if you've heard of Getting Over It and you've seen me play Getting Over It, guess what? We're doing the difficult climbing game where it's not getting over it.
Pizza, but you stay hot and ready. And to that I say, thank you.
Hi, Dio. Your alert played behind the screen. I'm showing right now. But yeah, we'll be using our hands and climbing rocks. I am not looking forward to it, but I couldn't figure out anything else for Saturday. And plus, I need to play catch up on a lot of streams that I owe you guys. So Sunday we'll get back to the comfy cozy vibes because we'll be playing more Coral Island. Yay! Yippee! So, and I'll try to make sure to, like, you know, make it visible for those, again, who don't follow me on Twitter, who don't follow me on Blue Sky, which, by the way, you should definitely follow me on Blue Sky and Twitter. You should definitely follow me on Blue Sky and Twitter, and if not there, pay attention to the Discord and when I upload my schedule, so that way you can know what I'm streaming and what time I stream. I will say the next 2 weeks, like this past week and this week, normally I don't stream around noontime for Saturday, but because I have stuff to do around the normal time that I stream, which is typically 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're streaming earlier. Oh my God, Astro! Not this!
Soon, I'll be at my full power.
To unleash my Genshin Impact.
You
know, like a Genshin Impact. I know what's about to happen. And it's so funny, too, because we're going to switch over to... Oh, see, and I'm not even ready. I'm not even ready. I think I might be ready. Hold up. I might be ready. I might be ready. We'll see. I'm kind of ready. I'm kind of ready. Because I'm pretty sure the person who's about to be in here will recognize where this art is coming from. We'll exactly know whose art this is. Gee, I wonder whose art this is. Gee, I wonder whose art this is. Gee, I wonder whose art this is. God, if only I knew who the artist's name who drew this wonderful masterpiece of a person that I may or may not know. Gee, I wonder who this is. I don't know who they are. Maybe, possibly. I could be lying to you. Any case, give me also another second because it's been so long. It's been too long. And I'm rushing and trying to prepare everything because I'm a fool and didn't do all this beforehand. Ba-na-ba-ba-ba. Oh, there it goes. Ah! Hi, Astro. Thank you so much for the raid. Thank you so much for the raid, Astro. I appreciate it. Welcome in, Raiders. Hi, if you don't know me, I am Blazette Midnight, your casual Dragon Queen VTuber here on Twitch. And you may recognize this wonderful, lovely piece of art right here that was done by somebody who just may have raided us. That was done by somebody who just raided us. that was done by somebody who may have just raided us. Because I waited to the last minute and could not find Sheppy's ref sheet. And I realized that he has taken it down. And now I'm just like, oh, okay. I guess I'm just bound to suffer. But it's okay. Because they're going to use this until I can get a hold of Sheppy and get his ref sheet. But how was your stream? And yes, we are doing artwork. We're doing SEGA characters. So I did Brass and Lime as different SEGA characters. Sonic, Cream, and then we're also going to do Sheppy as the obvious. The obvious SEGA character. The obvious. Yes, if you have it, Astro, please. For the love of God, send it to me. Because I did not even ask him for it, and I thought I did. I thought I'd been asked him for it, and I didn't. Oh, you would be a lifesaver. But welcome in, Raiders. Let me go ahead and introduce myself with a raid video. Enjoy!
My path is the only path I can take. Yeah, I know it's chosen. There ain't no easy road. Gotta create it. It's not given. I'm just living. I'm just living. Coming through now. Coming through now. Coming through. Shake it like it's heat. Hold the drive. Coming through now. Coming through now. Coming through. Watch where you're going. Hold the drive. Let the downside up to top notch. Whatever haters do. I top that. Do it like this. Do it like that. Do it like how it did. But now I do it like what?
Feed your artist.
Determination, like just imagine things that happen. Set the ass laughing. You go there, please gonna keep asking. Losers terribly anti-facto. What you don't possess, it's not in stores. I work my ass while you in a bed store. Turning dust to gold, hardcore. Coming through now. Coming through now. Coming through. Shake it like it's heat. Hold the drive. Coming through now. Coming through now. Coming through. Watch where you're going. Hold the drive. Coming through now. Coming through now. Coming through. Shake it like it's heat. Hold the drive. Coming through now. Coming through now. Coming through. Watch where you're going. Hold the drive.
Everyone say thanks to Astro. Everyone say thanks to Astro, because this is what I needed. This is exactly what I needed. Thank you. Thank you, Astro. Thank you. Oh, man. But yeah, those coming in from the raid, if you're tired, hungry, need to take care of some other things, please feel free to do so. Your mental and physical health comes first, but we're just arting today. We are just drawing some stuff. So I am severely behind on the SEGA Thankmas charity art that I was supposed to draw. So we're doing that today. Thank you, Astro. Also, go get you some rest, some food, all that stuff. Don't feel the need to stick around here. Do that stream aftercare. Because I'm just going to be vibing. I'm just getting started here. I also need to figure out how I had all of these things organized. I don't even... What are these for? What are these even for? I don't even know what these layers are even for. Well, I'm just going to delete them. They must not be important. They must not be important. It's okay. And if I find out they're important, then, well, GG's, I guess. GG's. Alright, so let me get a folder for Sheppy. God, it's been such a minute since I last did an art stream. Like, I feel like I'm brand new again, and I don't want to feel brand new, but like at the same time, I feel like I'm brand new because I haven't drawn anything in a while. So it's gonna be a time. You feel that when you come back to something after a while? Indeed, yes, Sesu. You get the things. Also, hi, Sesu. Welcome in. You are waddling away. Enjoy the waddle away and lurk. But yeah. Oh, I was scrambling around trying to figure out, like, how did I, like, even show my art screen before? Because, like, there was some way that I captured my art stream, and I want to make sure this actually works. Okay, good. That's all I want to know. Cause I think the way that I was capturing like my canvas before, it would not show the actual like live drawing. So I think I figured it out. What was I looking for? That's what it was. See, you would think I would do my research ahead of time, and I didn't. I didn't do my research ahead of time. But that's okay. We're gonna fix this. Aww. Oh, wait. Oh, I see how I want to draw Sheppy. I see how I want to draw Sheppy. I think. I'm still looking. I'm still looking and getting inspo for the things. But also, Ty, you would be correct in your guess. You'll be been well aside from catching up to art. I have been trying to survive. Namely work, because work has been a lot, and it's still a lot. But it's a good lot, it's just a lot. So, like, my mind has been severely preoccupied with the shenanigans that are happening at work as of lately. Because, like, even today, I knew that I had to stream, but I was just very tempted to just be like, no, I'm just gonna go back to work. I'm just gonna go back to work because, like, I want to get this thing done. Because, like, I'm so close to, like, finishing all my tasks on the board that we usually use to sort of, like, keep up with things. And so, I was just trying to get it done because I just wanted it done. And I just wanted it off the board and then just ask for more work. So, that was the goal. That was purely the goal, but the goal did not work out today in my favor. So we try again tomorrow, but I have a feeling I know what I'm going to be doing tomorrow, which will not be, it'll be work, but it won't be work that I want to work on. It'll be other stuff that I have to work on. So it is what it is. It's the nature of the beast, the nature of development. If you know, you know. That's all I can say. But also, how was everyone's Mother's Day, if you celebrated yesterday? I know I was supposed to stream yesterday. I kind of put it on the schedule, and I failed you all because I basically said, yeah, bump it. I have other things to do, so I can't do the thing. But it's okay. It's okay, actually. I'm just messing this up, man. I'm not liking how, like, just the beginning sketch is coming out, so we gonna do some things. So let's do this, and then do roughly about this. And then go with a bit of a head sketch. There we go. Way I can at least have, like, a perspective of where I wanted to go with this. I just spent Sunday pretty much for the most part just with mom dear. So we didn't do too much. We just kind of stayed at the house. She didn't really want to go out anywhere, which I don't blame her because usually around like Mother's Day it typically gets crowded and ain't nobody trying to fight with crowds for Mother's Day. At least I'm not, and I know she doesn't, because both of us don't really like crowds. But my mom also is one that's just like, she'll wait till the last minute on things. And then we face crowds, and I'm just like, now see, if you wanted to avoid them, you don't do this. That was the goal here. You don't do the thing that you did. So I'm going to tilt it this way. And do something like that. But it's okay, because all she did was just like make brunch, which was an interesting brunch, we'll say that. No minty grits this time, thankfully, but that's usually the other family member that did that, so Luckily, I didn't have to put up with that. Also, I forgot. Yeah, there we go. You and your spouse made plans to eat out tomorrow, and we were like, oh, dang, Mother's Day. Let's reserve and pray they have outside seating. And they did. Oh, bless. I'm guessing it was a sunny day for you two. And that was the other thing, Sesu. It was rainy yesterday, so she didn't want to go out in the rain because, like, we were supposed to go out that morning. And, like, literally, Saturday morning when I call her for the things, she's just like, oh, yeah, I changed my mind. I meant to call you. We're not doing the things because it's supposed to be raining. And it's supposed to be raining all week. But it didn't work out that way. Well, it's sunny right now. We'll put it that way. But it was raining earlier. So I would not be shocked if it rains later on this week. I wouldn't in the slightest. Also, welcome in, Bishop. No, you're good. I knew what you meant, Sesu. I knew what you meant. Yeah, minty grits. We talked about this in the stream before, sadly. So, but it's okay. It's okay. We didn't have to deal with that today. Or Sunday, I should say. You forgot you mentioned that flavor before? Yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah, let's just say I have a family member who likes to experiment with cooking. And it doesn't always turn out as like they expect it to, so yeah, that definitely happened. African American, you don't know when you followed you, but you're the first one you followed? In terms of VTubing or just like a creative in general? Because there's definitely several Black and African American individuals on Twitch. Oh my lord. Lucy, hello. Hope stream as well. Thank you. I appreciate it. I hope stream goes well as well, because man, oh man. Oh, I'm gonna have to move this and like warp this just a bit. It's okay. It's okay. Because I'm gonna fix some things. Actually, put it back to like right there. And I'm just gonna use the warp deformer. Can I shrink this just a bit? Yeah, shrink that. There we go. That's a little bit better. And what I'm aiming for. There we go. I've been hearing Legend of Zelda music all freaking day. Would you be surprised? Oh, the first African American girl you've ever talked to? They're rare in your country? Also, you meant to say this before. You adore your model. Oh, thank you, Lucy. I appreciate it. I will be swapping out the design. Not super soon, because I mean I still got like a lot of things planned, but one of the things is we are doing a subathon, which by the way, those of y'all just joining, we are hosting one. Until this timer runs out, I am obligated to host it. And I'm hoping the timer runs out, but I know you heathens. I know you heathens in the way that y'all wanna keep it going to see all the things. But I did come up with a new list, which is why you see the new roster of redemptions over to the side. I'm gonna have to move this anyway. I should probably do that now. But no. One of the last things that we redeemed from the previous one was my design for my 3.0 model, which, no, I'm not posting it on socials. You're just gonna have to go through the VOD and scrub it. That's literally what I'm forcing folks to do. Teehee. Love N64. Yep, that's one of my favorite consoles. Also, how did you find my stream by chance, Dario? The VTuber calm scares you? Listen. Same. Same, Lucy. Oh my goodness. It's always on fire. Like today. Because I don't know what started it, but now everybody's like talking about like, I don't know, Google Docs and friendships and stuff, and I'm like, what, did I miss something? What happened here? So I don't know if it's still the whole, remnants of like the whole Cinder situation, which, let's just say there's been a particular candle brand that has just been doubling down on like everything around that, to the point where it's just like, okay, well, this is just annoying. You don't even use your mall anymore, oh no, I completely get you, Lucy. It's so hard. Like, you either basically be a cam I almost said cam VTuber, that is not a thing. A flesh tuber, cam streamer, whatever you want to call it, and basically show your face and have the world judge you and your expressions. Be a VTuber and be a person behind an avatar and stream to the world, or either just be in disembodied voice, which I used to do as well, because sometimes I'm just like, yeah, I don't feel like being perceived. Just listen to my freaking voice and just be happy about it. Be happy. Be merry. Don't pay attention to anything else that I say. That's all I want. That be it. I'm gonna have to fix this ear, because this is not what I want. You've been following VTubers for like 8 years. You started with the really big ones and then gradually moved to the smaller ones. Also, you've been a corporate follower. Who are some of the bigger ones that you follow, if you don't mind me asking? This week you found a lot of new people, particularly Spanish speakers. Nice. Also, your B-Sky is so curated. You never see any of the VTuber issues until people are like, why is no one talking about... Oh, yeah. See, that's the good thing about, like, Blue Sky. Most of, like, the stuff that happens in the VTuber scene isn't over there, because the whole Cinder situation wasn't over there. And I'm just like, oh, thank God. Because I was trying to escape it so freaking much the weekend that it popped off. Mainly just because I was with Blue, and for those of y'all who don't know, Blue Noel and I know each other IRL. We're friends in IRL, obviously, but we haven't really seen each other in person in quite some time, and like even some of the folks that Blue is with, in terms of like roommates and stuff, I know them and they're also my friends. And I haven't seen them in a while. And one of the things that I wish I had known that they were rooming with them the time that I, spent time with them on their birthday was that they were there, so that way I could have been like, hey, you want to come out and like do the things that, we normally do and just, enjoy life and be happy and merry, since we haven't seen each other since like the pandemic times. But yeah, that didn't work out. But I got to see them like the day that I dropped off Blue. I will say that. So I was happy to play a little bit of catch up with them when I saw them. But no, it's just, I just wanted to spend that whole weekend just basically chilling with Blue, and then all of a sudden everybody's just like, oh, Cinder's a bad person, blah 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 blah, and this, that, and the other, and I'm like, oh, why? And then people were DMing me about the situation, and I'm just like, man, I don't even follow them. I don't. I know of them because I know they're a bigger VTuber and a bigger name, and I know a lot of folks who follow the bigger scenes be in their business, like, they're a whole celebrity. And it's like, no disrespect to them or anything of that nature, but it's just like, if I don't know you, I don't care if, you're going through beef with somebody. And I hate that, apparently a lot of people had a lot of things to say about that individual. But I wasn't gonna be like, oh well, I'm just going to basically block, blam, blah 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 blah, because what it kind of boiled down to was like, it was just horrible communication and just being a shitty friend to other people. So I was just like, y'all need to talk this out and also not see each other as competition, or really this person see everybody else's competition, and then also blame another person for like why things happen. Like, you know, at some point in time you have to take responsibility. And that was just kind of how I saw that whole situation play out. So use a disembodied voice before you got your custom model. Hey, nice. That was me before I was a cam streamer. You watch Gura be born. Oh, nice. So you were a follower of Gura. Gosh, I feel bad for the folks who were like super Gura fans. Because like I think they either are or like just graduated not too long ago. So you do still enjoy Hololive? Nice. Yeah, I know nothing of like the bigger VTubers. Like they weren't the ones who got me into VTubing. Onsta was the one who got me into it, because my first model was actually done by her. Because I just liked her vibe, I liked her style, and I was just like, oh, this seems like an interesting thing to do. And I just kind of stuck with it because I never really wanted to be on cam in the first place when I joined Twitch, but it just sort of like happened that way because most people sort of saw success down that avenue. So I just said, all right, well, I'll buy a cam and see what I think about it. And if I hate it and go yucky, I can at least turn it off and just go back to being a disembodied voice. And for a while I did like it. It still kind of got annoying for a lot of things that we touched on, which was what Bolts had touched on during their debut relatively recently, which was, you know, you have to have stream face on. And by stream face, I mean like obviously like putting on makeup and like, you know, being presentable to like your audience. And I'm just like, I don't want to do that. And especially when I was working 10-hour shifts, like 5 days a week, or 4 days, excuse me, not 5, 4 days a week, it just did wear and tear on me. I didn't have the liberty of just being like, oh, well, I can like, you know, stream on the weekends because I get off early like I do now, because like now I get off at like, you know, roughly about 3 nowadays instead of 6, and don't see the sun. Like for 10 years I did not see the sun. I wish I was lying, but I'm not. I did not see the sun because I was working. I was working literally 10-hour shifts. So I woke up at 6, went to work and got to work at like roughly about 7, and didn't get out until roughly about 6 p.m. And that was my day. That was my day for 10 freaking years, just about. So streaming was very hard for me on the weekdays. It's a lot easier now because, like I said, I get off earlier. But the caveat there is now I have to work 5 days a week, but it's not that bad. And especially in the environment that I'm in, I'm just like, it's fine, I don't care. Because I could potentially do streams at like 3 or 4, but I kind of like that. I kind of like that downtime where it's just like I want people to leave me alone before I have to actually be sociable live. IRL cam got you doxxed and stuff. Oh, I am so sorry, Lucy. I am so freaking sorry. And see, that was one of the things that sort of like had me concerned for quite some time, and I still am greatly concerned about that, because there are weirdos, and even relatively recently we had, you know, some IRL cam streamers get doxxed and followed while they were doing a live stream, and also were threatened while live. So there was that, because people are weird. They don't know how to like just be like, you know what, I think I'm not gonna be a creep on the internet, or I think I'm not gonna be a harasser on the internet, or I think I'm not gonna be like, you know, this person that just sees this VTuber avatar or the streamer as like my girlfriend, boyfriend, partner, what have you, lover, because I'm so obsessed with them. Yeah, there's those weird weirdos out there doing that kind of stuff. It's just a lot. Ugh. Also, hi Neo, welcome in. You sit and you kick your feet, kick your feet. Really just wish people would be normal and stop treating folks like they're just a commodity to enjoy for. Yeah, that part, Ty. And I'm noticing it's happening a lot with VTubers especially, because people see us as like, you know, anime folks basically. And it's just like, you do realize there's an actual human being behind the avatar that you're looking at and perceiving. Yet you're going out of your way and being extra thick weird, like dummy thick weird, with thinking and believing that, like, oh, they're in love with you. No, they have a life of their own. They go home and see their wife and kids and family and all this other stuff. You don't have to be extra weird about it and make it seem like, oh, well, they like the sub that I gave them, or like, you know, they like the comment that, you know, I said in chat the other day. They must love me. They must really like me to the point where it's just like, I can be by their side and they not be grossed out or bothered by it because I'm their one and only, you know, lover in the chat. And I'm like, oh, you need to touch grass, my friend. You need to touch grass, please. You just got off work. How's it going? It is going, Nia. Yeah, people do be doxing sometimes. What's weird is the ones that are mad if the VTuber is single. Yes! Like, oh my god, there's so many people. I've seen that happen so many times in the IRL cam space. So much. And it's just like, okay. Y'all are weird. Like, I never get on this site. Like, that's the thing that people don't understand. Twitch is not a dating site. If you're looking for a date, go to a dating site. Twitch is not a dating site. Not everybody on Twitch is looking to basically be like, oh, I'm desperate for a partner. No. There are people who are just like minding their business, trying to get their bag from, you know, doing stuff that they enjoy, creating on the platform, and just go about their day. That's pretty much it. Y'all bozos have to make it weird. Y'all have to make it super weird and uncomfortable for people who are literally just doing this for fun or doing this as a career, and just make it unsafe for them by putting their lives in danger by doing dumb shit. And I'm just like, okay, y'all really need to do something about this. That peril social stuff, it really is. Touching grass doesn't seem to be working. They need to delete social media and for real just stay off the internet at this point, honestly. It's just, it'd be a lot sometimes. It really does. But you do what you can with the resources that you have, and, you know, just hope you have a mod team that can sort of, you know, have your back with that sort of stuff. And also just, like, have people on your team that can kind of, like, help with that, which I'm thankful for, but also at the same time, it's just, like, it's something that I'm still just overly cautious of. Because I may not work in security, but I do know how it works in the cyberspace. I do know how it works, and I've definitely seen my fair share of data pass through through different chambers where people think they don't pass through, and I'm just like, you do realize when you post these things, they're forever on the internet. You do realize this. Okay. A little bit happier with where this is going now. I'm still gonna have to like change some things, but it's okay. Boom, boom. Doom, 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 doom. Doom, doom. Doom, 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 doom. Because I feel like this will be very Sheppy-esque once I get some more stuff right. There we go. That part, mitochondria. And it worked out for you. That experience is an acceptable. While you did find partners technically through streaming, it was after years of. Well, yeah, and that's the thing, Lime. But that happens naturally. What people do is they go in with the expectation that they have, you know, a partner potentially, and that's where harassment comes into play. And that weird parasocial relationship happens. Because I do know some folks who did get together, obviously meeting through Twitch. But to be fair, you can meet anyone anywhere. Like, you can meet your partner at your job. You can meet your partner at your school. You can meet your partner just passing you by on the streets. You can meet your partner in game. Shout out Tiffany Witcher and Malice. Hi, Tiffany. So, like, there's various ways of meeting people. And again, these are just natural experiences where you see these folks. You don't get on, you know, World of Warcraft. I don't know. What other? Final Fantasy 14 and be like, yes, this is the love of my life. I'm going to follow them to the ends of the earth. And even though it's a one-sided relationship, I'm still going to stalk the shit out of them. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. I need you to chill with that. Please, that is not, that's not the case, man. But again, people just have that overarching expectation where it's just like, yeah, this streamer must love me because I gave them so much money. And it's like, that's not the case, baby. That is not the case at all. At all. No, it is not. Bum, 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 bum.
The bones are mine!
Bum, bum, bum. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. That's an energy we ain't ready for, right? Oh, you talk. Yes, because I remember how you guys met. We were talking about parasocial relationships, Tiffany. Not saying that y'all's relationship is that. It's just people with the expectation of, you know, dating streamers and VTubers and being weird on the internet and doxing folks and harassing folks, you know, the same old tale and story of what typically happens, unfortunately, in this space. So, just gonna do that so that way I can have a bit of something to go off of. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, yes, I did say that. And yes, when you come in here, your bones are indeed mine. I am the bone collector. I collect the bones. How should you call you? You can call me Blazette, Blazette Midnight, Blaze, whichever you choose. Donating, hoping someone will love you is great. People do it all the time, Ty. All the time. I've witnessed it. Because one of my friends got donated several gifted subs just because they were trying to rizz them up pretty heavily. And it was kind of weird. And they were one of the ones that got called out during the the great harassment of cam streamers back in the summer of '89. It wasn't '89. It was not no '89. It was like what 17, 18, something like that. It was like maybe like a couple of years before the pandemic. So, and people, they try to rebrand all the time, but also folks stay in the know. So it's just like, yeah, if we catch you on these streets again, we gonna spread it to the other folks who've been on here for quite some time and know exactly who you are. So, like, even if a streamer leaned into that kind of parasocial relationship, wouldn't it just be a person liking you for money? You'll never understand people hoping to essentially buy a part. Yeah, that. And technically, you can't really do that. I think that goes against TOS, because you're not supposed to use Twitch subs to buy things. But yeah, that's a whole nother topic to kind of like dive into and just be aware of. But you know, some people don't really pay attention to Twitch TOS all that much. So they just kind of be like, oh yeah, I'll do what I want. I'll do what I want. It's like, it should be fine. It's fine. Like, you know that breaks it. Probably shouldn't do that. You probably shouldn't. Okay. Something like this. Okay. At least I got a little bit of a sketch. I am going to do this because I'm not happy with the angle. This is. There we go. Nope. Oh no, it is. it is. And we'll put it this way. I have ties to Twitch, so it is. It is. Or people who work for Twitch, we'll put it that way. So I can also get reconfirmation on that. But you aren't supposed to be using that to purchase things. You can do like subathons and donathons, all obviously for that, but you can't be like, well, I will trade you this thing with Twitch biddies. That goes against that. But it's something that penalizes the streamer, but it's more of the viewer, yeah. Yeah, exactly. Just like how you're not technically supposed to be streaming like anime and other things on the platform, because that also breaks DMCA rules. But you know, people do what they want. People do what they want. I'm just like, okay. Well, if you get hit with a strike or a ban, I'm not responsible. That's none of my business. It really isn't. It's like there's documentation on this, and if you choose to fail to read the documentation, then that's 100% on you. So if they snipe you, that's 100% on you. You can go ahead and risk it. Same with like streaming music. Even technically when it's live, they can still get you. Even if you separate the audio to another VOD track, they can still do that. So just be wary of those things. Don't try to fight those sort of loopholes, especially if you're taking it seriously. Most of the music in my playlist is Game Chops, which is DMCA free, so this should be good. But every now and then, Twitch and YouTube have a conniption fit and be like, oh, you were playing this, you know, licensed music track. And I'm like, no, I'm not. Because it definitely did it with Spirit City Lo-Fi Sessions. And every song that's in Spirit City Lo-Fi Sessions is DMCA free. But it definitely flagged it. And I'm just like, how? How? What happened here? want to see. I'll lock that for now. I'm trying to see if I can add Sheppy's assets on here. What gets you is when video game music is DMCA, like, just say you don't want people to stream your game. And see, what makes me upset about that, Hershey, is a couple of games that I recently found out that are now DMCA or copyrighted. Undertale, for instance, and some of the Bum Rush Cyberpunk songs. And I'm just thinking to myself, so like, if I chose to stream this game late, I'm going to get hit with it because I didn't realize that they all of a sudden decided to say, yeah, you can't play this because it's going to literally hit you with a copyright strike. I'm like, or not hit you with the copyright strike, but it'll flag it. It will flag it. I think you can still use it for like creative purposes, but it'll start flagging it now because that's what's been happening to some of my Bum Rush Cyberpunk songs that I play on here, and I'm just like, I'm still gonna play it because it's literally straight out the game. Are you really gonna snipe all the folks that give publicity to that game? Because that's kind of ridiculous. That's really silly, considering it was DMCA free, but now all of a sudden we flagging it. Okay. Yeah, it's unfortunate, but it is what it is. You can kind of only do so much with that. So I wanted his collars in here somewhere. Just a little bit. Just a tad. Just a tad. I know he has no two tails, but we gon' pretend he has two tails today. Also, I don't know if I want to do the big shoe. I think I want to play with that a little bit more. I'll still keep this locked, just in case. Surprised they don't make the licensing free to use if it's in a game. It would be nice. And usually, like, devs tell you, like, oh, well, you know, it's free. Because they do tell you that up front. But it's still just, like, I guess over time, they just decide to buy, like... And granted, it is the separate artists, you know, who may look for, I guess, to have their music copyrighted. But... it's just unfair and unfortunate for like the creatives who are just like, hey, I want to promote this game, and they can't really do that unscathed or either get paid monetarily, because, or monetize it, I should say, because of X, Y, and Z, certain stipulations. So it happens. Unfortunately, I hate it, but it does indeed happen. Just gonna Still not liking how this is turning out. It is what it is. It's challenging with rhythm games. Some songs are safe, but others are not. For example, Beat Saber has a bunch of licensed music, but they did. Oh, you know what? We were talking about this the other day, Brass. Because when you mentioned how you used to stream Beat Saber for things, it reminded me of like a lot of like Just Dance streamers that I used to follow, where they would let like, you know, folks come in, request a song, and you dance to it. And I follow quite a few of them because like I started doing them myself when I was a cam streamer. And then Twitch cracked down on the DMCA rule and that stopped abruptly. And then there was Twitch Sings, and then that also died. So now we're just like, well, I guess we just will be musicless and just find pretty much video game music that we can stream and not get in trouble with, and just go based off of that, or either just do what most people do, which is now just separate the audio in the hopes that, hey, I won't get in trouble for this. Which for the most part works for some people, but I just choose not to risk it, only just because I'm just, like I said, I don't want to step on any toes, especially on a platform and community that I may have ties to. So, yep, there's 3-minute ads playing. Enjoy the ad void. Support your local streamer by either subscribing via Twitch Prime or using Twitch Turbo, or no. I'm gonna have to play with this just a bit. Or just subbing. There we go. Something like this. And play around with it just a little bit more. You did song request thing with split audio, but they still very gray minefield. Yep. So you just gotta be careful. Exactly, Brass. There's the trolls that would throw and bat. Yeah, and that was the other thing. Because I learned that early on during my cam days, where some of my friends would have trolls come in, suggest a racist song, and play it. And then it's just like, well, now you have hate blasting in your stream. GG's, I guess. It's just typical Twitch or viewer behavior from individuals who don't know how to behave on the internet.
Let's have some fun.
Oh, that scared me. And you knew it too! It's the fact that you knew it and still did it. Hi, Crow. Welcome in. How be you? Okay. Actually, go back to this real quick. But how's your day treating you so far? Hopefully everything went well yesterday. Oh, excuse me. No, okay. I'm gonna have to play with the eyes just a little bit because I want to get like Sheppy's lackadaisical sort of look. That's what I'm aiming for. Where it's just like, hey buds, but he's also quite serious. It's okay visiting your mom. How's she doing? I hope they're doing well. Very happy. Hopefully you had a wonderful Mother's Day yesterday. If not, I am sending all the love and energy. Okay. Oh my god. This face is aggravating me. He's aggravating me. Do I even want to do that? Nah. I think I want to have him determine. I changed my mind. I'm gonna give him the serious face he deserves. She's doing okay. Maybe you'll have her home in a week. I am hoping and still praying for you, Crow. I hope so too. Okay, this is a little bit better. I'm probably gonna have to... I'm gonna adjust a couple of things. No, come back. Right about there. Yeah, they're just playing a whole bunch of Bomb Rush cyberpunk songs that I don't care to hear. See, this is where I run into the predicament where it's just like, do I make them look like Tails, or do I stop where I'm at? Because I could theoretically give him a bit of a beard, but I'm thinking I may just leave Sheppy the way he is, and then just see if I can sketch out some hair bits. There we go. You see, you drawn Sanic. Finally, time for Blaze Adventure 2 Crow. Lord have mercy. Bam, bam, down, down. I kind of like want to play more Sonic. I don't know what. Oh, actually, no. I know what Sonic game I could potentially go back to, which was Frontiers, because I never did finish that game. I've probably forgotten all the controls to it by now. Oh my goodness, I'm getting beat up. I'm getting beat. Excuse me? Hello? Miss Lala! Oh my gosh. Yo, Miss Lala, thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it. Welcome in, Raiders. Hi, if you don't know me, I am Blaze at Midnight, your casual Dragon Queen VTuber here on Twitch, and we're drawing some wonderful buds of mine, some friends as SEGA characters. So it was for a charity incentive back for when I did SEGA X Thankmas with Jacksepticeye and all those folks. So it was a fun time. You're raising funds for mental health. But how was your stream, Miss Lala? Tell me all the things.
The bones are mine.
And also, I guess I should do a proper introduction. So here's a raid video. Enjoy.
My path is the only path I can take. Yeah, I know it's chosen. There ain't no easy road. Gotta create it. It's not given. I'm just living. I'm just living. Coming through now. Coming through now. Coming through. Shake it like it's heat. Hold the drive. Coming through now. Coming through now. Coming through. Watch where you're going. Hold the drive. Let the downside up to top notch. Whatever haters do. Hot top that. Do it like this. Do it like that. Do it like how it did. But now I do it like what?
Feed your artist.
Determination, like just imagine things that happen. Set the ass lapping. You go bet, please gotta keep asking. Losers terribly active facto. What you don't possess, it's not in stores. I work my ass while you in a bad store. Turning dust to gold, hardcore. Coming through now. Coming through now. Coming through. Shake it like it's heat. Hold the drive. Coming through now. Coming through now. Coming through. Watch where you're going. Hold the drive. Coming through now. Coming through now. Coming through. Shake it like it's heat. Hold the drive. Coming through now. Coming through now. Coming through. Watch watch where you're going. Overdrive.
And we're back! And also those just joining the raid, if you're tired, hungry, need to take care of some other things, please feel free to do so. Your mental and physical health comes first. But I'm glad that stream went well, Miss Lala. It's good to hear. It's so good to see you. I need to vibe in your streams more. Because I see you go live all the time, and I just be so shy to pop in, be like, hi, hello, hey. I'm here. But thank you so much for sharing your community with me. And also, like I said, Lala, if you need to raid and dash, I completely understand. Do that stream after care. I know what it's like whenever you've been live for some hours. You want to stay and chat with folks sometimes, but other times you want to just take care of yourself. Get you some food, get you some drink, unwind for the day. We're just vibing here because I'm trying to relearn how to draw. This is basically what it's boiling down to. Because it's been some time since I did an art stream. It's all good, never too shy to say hi. It's your lurk because best of lurk with the rest of the stream. Thank you, Miss Lala. I really do appreciate it. Over here trying to make sure I get all of Sheppy's curls. Little hair strands. The Shepmeister.
Who goes there?
Oh
Move
my
an inch
god.
and I'll blast you
These
into
dang
next week.
intros. Hi, RJ. Welcome in. Also, Lime, I don't know if you're still here. I promise I haven't forgotten about you. I still need to set up your intro, baby. It's just I've been busy. But tomorrow is another day, and it's gonna be a day where I'm gonna focus on playing catch up on a lot of things that I haven't had the time to tackle. Yeah. I also need to hear back from Kelsey. I need to try and ping her. Because I know, ping them, excuse me. Because I know that, they also asked for a sound command. And I forgot that Kelsey has the mop command. Which is a literal mop bucket. Enjoy the anime. Oh my goodness, my foot. That's another thing I need to start doing is like whenever I start drawing, have breaks to where I can actually like stand up and stretch and make sure I do that. Actually, you know what? It is a good time. Let me do that now. The good thing is I can continue to draw and stand. Blessed be the standing desk. Blessed be the standing desk. Redo some of this hair because I'm not liking it. But I hope everybody's having a wonderful Monday so far. There's nothing interesting about my Monday. It's literally work, and unless you want to hear me gripe about work, which you probably don't. But also there's not that much that I can share in regards to my job. Just know I am a computer scientist. I speak, live, breathe, eat, and speak code for 8 hours a day. And then I become a living, breathing VTuber dragon queen for the other hours of the day. whenever I'm live and in front of y'all. I'm gonna have to like move this expression. You know what? That's what we will do. I think that's what we will do. Because I don't want to get rid of this, but also I need it out of the way so that way I can sort of gauge where I want this to sort of land. Thank you for the stretch reminder, Brass. Okay, perfect. I'm just gonna redo that. We're gonna have to redo this, because I don't like it. Why does this always select the things I don't want it to select? am trying my best to get this dang bang for Chevy. It is hard, it is difficult, and it's at the right perspective too that I want for him. But golly. Yeah, I think this is better. That. Oh, that's cuter. Okay. I'm getting behind this a little bit more.
Now I'm a little motivated.
Welcome in, escrow killer. How's your day treating you so far? I don't like how this is turning out for this side.
Kiryu-chan! Kiryu-chan! Kiryu Kazuma-chan ya!
Standings is about to be too much for me. But I need that good circulation in my legs. Okay. This I can work with a little bit more. There we go. Your wife is trying to talk you into getting a standing desk, although you'd be worried about stuff falling off when it moves. So that's that is the caveat that I accidentally ran into when I got my standing desk brass. And one of the things that I realized and didn't calculate was when it moves, it takes the components with you. And so I had my desk adjusted at a reasonable height before I got some peripherals. And then once I swapped out those peripherals, I realized that some of my cords were a little bit shorter than they need to be. So I could only raise it up a potential height before it starts pulling on those components and possibly the internal workings of it. So I was like, oh, okay. Let's think about this for a minute. And I just now, like not too long ago, replaced one of the cables for in favor of a longer one, so that way it wouldn't drag everything in it. But ideally, and I didn't realize this when I first bought my standing desk, you want to have a desktop cage so that way when everything moves, your peripherals such as your desktop, your PC, and everything else moves with it. So that way it don't yank out cords unexpectedly in some things, such as where my UPS is and everything else, because yeah, I can only raise it to a certain height before it's just like, yeah, unless you want this broken and damaged, I would not. But it is nice because at my former job, they had it to where we could opt to have like standing desks as our like main I don't know what you call it, workspace, I guess. But you had to like request it, otherwise they would leave you on the ground. And so I requested mine be adjusted to a standing desk, which unfortunately it wasn't one where it's just like you can press a button and it just moves up and down automatically. Luckily, ones at my current job, they have that baked in to their office space. But the ones at my former job, they didn't have that. They just had like, hey, we will raise this desk for you, provide you a stool, and you can just kind of go about it that way. And I'm like, bet, please, anything to keep me from sitting down all day. So that's what they did. But I do like my standing desk. It does help me sort of like, not be sedentary in one place for too long. It kind of gets me to, actually stand up and stretch. But yeah, preferably if you can and you have like the extra funds, definitely consider getting like a desktop cage that sort of like moves with your standing desk. But it is nice. It is a very much good to have. And then when I get tired, I just set it back down to where I can sit down again. Okay, I am going to just go with what I originally had for Sheppy here. I'm still doing like another rough sketch, y'all. Don't mind me. Because I didn't like how his sketch here was turned out, and I want to get like a good idea of what I want, where I want things placed at. Right there. Yeah, you do. You better come talk to her. I really do wonder, like, the folks who came to Bum Rush Cyberpunk, if they're having to deal with, like, copyright strikes. Well, not copyright strikes again. Their music being flagged as, like, hey, you cannot monetize these videos because you have this song in here. And I'm just like, it's in the game. What do you mean? What do you want from us? It's like you can only do so much as a creative to like not have to deal with that, but somehow it finds a way. until break of. Something like that. I'm gonna figure this out, dang it. Okay, that's a little bit better. Does Sheppy have gloves? I think he does. Yeah, okay, I thought so. But they're not the gloves that you'd expect, which is fine. I can work with this. I'm gonna have to draw his jacket. We'll get there when I get there. You played D&D today? You took down a boss after a bunch of your team was incapacitated? Oh. But just realizing that you're going to be out on a day when they have the time to loot the bodies, not this. Also, Dynamic Reactions, welcome in. Thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it. Welcome in, Raiders. Hi, if you don't know me, I am Blaze at Midnight, your casual dragon. Yep. I figured. I will wait until the pre-rolls stop. I don't know why that happens. Because my settings should be adjusted to where that doesn't happen anymore. Also, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Ooh, excuse me. Excuse little old me. Excuse little old me. I'll wait till they're out of ad gel. Scream if you're out of ad gel. Just scream. Raise your voice. Yell at me. Be like, Blaze, we're out of ad void. Ah, okay. No, you're good. You're good, Zazy. Alright, so welcome in, everybody. Hi, if you don't know me, I am Blazette Midnight, your casual Dragon Queen VTuber here on Twitch. And we're just doing some art today. I'm playing catch up on a lot of like the art that I promised folks from the Thankmas charity incentive that I did back in December. So we're working through our backlog of folks who I need to get them art. I need to get them their art. But also because I was reminded that Sheppy's birthday was literally yesterday. I'm like, I feel bad because like I wanted him to have this art. He would have liked this art. It would have been a good birthday present, but also at the same time, charity things. Hi Mocha, welcome in. But now that the pre-rolls are over, here, have another ad. Only it's my raid video. Enjoy.
My path is the only path I can take. Yeah, I know it's chosen. There ain't no easy road. Gotta create it. It's not given. I'm just living. I'm just living. Coming through now. Coming through now. Coming through. Shake it up your seat. Hold the drive. Coming through now. Coming through now. Coming through. Watch where you're going. Hold the drive. Let the downside up to top notch. Whatever haters do. Hot top that. Do it like this. Do it like that. Do it like how it did. But now I do it like what?
Feed your artist.
Determination, like just imagine things that happen. Set the ass lapping. You go there, please gotta keep asking. Losers terribly active facto. What you don't possess, it's not in stores. I work my ass while you in a bad store. Turning dust to gold, hardcore. Coming through now. Coming through now. Coming through. Shake it up your seat, hold the drive. Coming through now. Coming through now. Coming through. Watch where you're going, hold the drive. Coming through now. Coming through now. Coming through. Shake it up your seat, hold the drive. Coming through now. Coming through now. Coming through. Watch where you're going, hold the drive.
This is why you want to learn Adobe After Effects. Me too, Mary. Me too. Listen, hey, you know what? Hold up. We can do a trade-off. If you learn Adobe After Effects and tutor me, I will teach you all the things about .NET or SQL or anything coding related. I got you on that, fam. I got you. Oh man, but no, honestly, people who know how to use Adobe After Effects are powerful. They are so powerful, and I think that was Jay's first time dabbling in After Effects too. So he did a good job. He's done a good job, and he's also done some other stuff for some friends as well as other streamers for their stuff. So I'm very happy. This is what you call the art of the day. Yes, Mocha. Yes, absolutely. You love to. You need to do so. Since it'll really help with editing. Yeah, absolutely. No, but seriously, like I do not mind. Let's butter skill. Listen, if you can teach me a skill that I don't know and I kind of want to learn and I want to be proficient at it, I will trade you. Listen, let me know. Let me know. I'll help you out, fam. Just scratch my back as well. Scratch my back. I'll scratch yours. That's what we'll do. Oh, I'm over here erasing stuff that I worked so hard to put down. Oh, I was fighting with Sheppy's hair so hard today. He was about to ask if that was Tails. It technically is. It's just a Sheppy-fied version of Tails. It's a Sheppy-fied version of Tails, which, by the way, if y'all don't know who the Sheppy is, that's my VTuber brother. We literally have the same model mama. That's my VTuber brother. Oh, wait. Hold up. I can shout them out. I can do a good job. Yay, I did it. There he is. There's that guy. But no, Sheppy's cool people. Oh, did he send me the He did! Oh my god! Wait, hold up. Oh, it was 20 minutes after Astro. It was 20 minutes after Astro. I was about to say, if they sent it at the same time. Oh, it's okay. I got the thing. I got the thing because I was looking for his ref sheet and I'm just like, oh god, he's removed it. It's just Tails, but from it. I'm telling him that. I'm telling him that, Mocha. You made the mistake. You say something here. I'm going to tell Sheppy with the quickness. I'm exposing you. No, I'm not. Your secret's safe with me. Your secret's safe with me. For now. For now. But maybe if I'm tempted again, I may tell him the things. But no, Sheppy's honestly cool peeps. Now I have to move this back and try and get it to where I want his color and stuff to be. Actually, I'm gonna redo that because I don't like where it's sitting right now. Bum, bum, bum. I'm doing well, Mary. Today's been a Monday. Tech wanted to fight me and other things. Not Blazette snitch night. That's wild, Bishop. That's wild. Y'all are just adding on to the roster of names that I already have. You should clarify that's a No, I honestly don't think like Sheppy would take that in bad faith. He would just be like, oh, that's interesting. I never thought of it that way. But also, I need to see an Atome Nome game with VTubers in it. That is my one wish. At some point in time, somebody put together an Atome Nome with VTubers in it. Not the corporate ones, the indie ones. I want to see the indie ones get their shine in Atome Nome. You thought you were just drawing Sheppy with your halo? You was like, why you do your sibling like that? Oh, so you're saying he's by default evil? This is what you're saying, Zazie? Make the Atome game? I would love to if I had the time. No, seriously, like if I had the time to like do more game dev stuff, I would enjoy it. I would enjoy it, but I feel like by the time I get out of work, I'm gonna be so tired. I don't want to be bothered by nobody. I'm just gonna be like, listen, I love you, fam. I would love to like do all the things to put together a dope Atome Nome game, but I literally just worked my ass off for like 8 hours. I'm tired. I'm going to bed. I'm going to bed. Leave me be. Okay. I want his collar out. That's the goal. It's like I need the collar out. I need the collar out. There we go. Also, I'm like high-key, low-key thinking about playing more Schedule 1 after this, but I should wait till tomorrow, because I shouldn't do that today. I have too much to catch up on today, but it's a nice thought. Okay. I think that should be good, and then I'm gonna have to add his dapper jacket. His dapper jacket. He's gonna need it. Okay. Oh, and I forgot his sleeves are like kind of right here. There we go. You feel like you putting together an Automata game with just a gradual escalation of out of pocket? Oh, absolutely. His collar popped, yes. Collar popped. Hair not slicked back, but messy. You know, that bedhead. Don't tell him I said that. It's a cute look, okay? It's a cute look. He like it. Ow. Did I lie, though? Just a slender Sheppy stream. Right after his birthday, too. Let's slander Sheppy. Let's just talk about Sheppy in this nice, not wholesome stream. Let's just do that. Ow! I was just joking! God, can y'all take a joke? Can y'all take a joke? God. Golly. Golly, man. Clearly, you can't take a joke. I would never talk bad or ill about Sheppy. Never. Never in my life. He's too pure and chaotic for this world. Too much. I don't want to hear this song. I really don't. I don't know what it is about the Bomb Rush Cyberpunk songs. I think it's because... Not that one either. Because I've just heard them so much. Stop feeding me Hoyoverse. I don't want that. I don't even want Pokemon. Move on to... Yeah, Deltarune's fine. I'll vibe with the Deltarune. I'll tolerate it. This is what happens when you have limited sources to play on stream that won't get you sniped. Because DMCA. Okay, I think this is cute. I think this is cute enough. Then I just need to figure out his face. That's the biggest piece. It's like I need him to have the look of softness. The look of softness in his face. Like, look at this guy. Look at this. This guy can do no wrong. This guy can do no wrong. Look at him. Look at him. Look at his softness. Just look at his softness. Look at his fangs and his soft face. Look at it. You give it a smooch. Mwah. God, I'm so glad Sheppy's not here to see me be a gremlin. Oh my god. Not you adding that as a quote. That's wild, Mocha. You put that clip away, RJ. Oh, yo, burned you that much? Listen, Mary, you don't understand. I played Genshin Impact for 2.5 years straight, daily, pretty much every day. I would boot up that game and play it for at least 2 hours. Sometimes 6, sometimes 8, but it was always at least 2 hours a day. And then one day, my friends were just like, hey, you want to go to Hawaii? You know, go to Maui one year? And like, you know, just relax and not have to think about work and other things? Yeah, I kind of want to do that. And so the day that I was packing for my trip, they released that whole monstrous area that you have to like explore underground. And I was just like, oh, you want me to do this? And it was like a limited time event too. It was like, oh, we'll give you 40 days to do this. And I tried, and then I got to the point where I was just like, this feels like an essay where I'm having to explore everything by this date before I can truly go on vacation and enjoy myself with friends. Ever since then, I've been severely burnt out on Genshin. And then when Honkai Star Rail came out, I played that for like maybe about a month or so. And then I put that down. And then ZZZ came out, and I looked at Lycoon and I said, I will lick you from afar and play you once as an incentive from my stream. Since then, I haven't been back to any Hoyoverse game comfortably. Comfortably. And I say comfortably because there have been streams on here where I'll boot it up for, like, you know, Tartaglia's birthday and Risley's birthday and their stories and the main story quest. That's about it. Anything else? Oh, I'm so burnt out. I'm gone. I'm gone. I can't. It's so much just to try and pick up a Hoyoverse gacha game and be like, yes, I think I will play this daily. And yes, I think I will get all this gear to build out my characters daily. Yes, I think I will pour in money because I want this waifu or this husbando. I am so over that now. I'm so over that. Unless they come out with another Risley-like character that is just cracked design-wise, I'm not picking up that game and spending more money on it. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm so burnt out from it. I'm so burnt out. And I literally have like 40 characters on my account. That's how much time and energy I've poured into that game. I built a whole Notion template just to basically keep an archive of all the things I gathered in that game. That's how deep the rabbit hole I went. I literally went as hard as I did with Animal Crossing and spending 900 hours and then also getting on Nookazon and basically doing market trades for Nook Mile tickets just to get the neighbors that I want and also get furniture that I wanted and also trade things for other people for you don't understand. When I'm obsessed with a game, I go in hard. I go in hard. And when I'm burnt out, I am burnt the fuck out. Oh, yo, really trying to make you pick up a whole nother job. It really did, Zazy. You know, you were there for it. You knew how much I enjoyed that game. And then I just had to say, no, I'm so done. I'm literally here for the story, fam. I'm skipping that whole region where they just whitewashed a whole bunch of black folks. But when Snezhnaya drops, I'm going through the story again. Because I need to know what happens to my Scringly. My sweet Tartaglia, my wet boy. I need that. I need him. You want to know when your Genshin Rot started to die? Oh, yes. Give me the tea. Give me the tea, sis. The main reason you're still playing Genshin is because it's one of your partner's favorite games. Oh, I love that for you, Mocha. I'm so glad that they are able to drag you to hell. I need somebody to drag me to hell back, but I'm probably not going to do it. They're not going to get me. They're not going to be successful at it. They can try, but they won't be successful at it. The Nookazon flashbacks, listen. It burnt me and my homegirl out. Because we both played it at the height of the pandemic because both of our birthdays rolled around by the time that, Animal Crossing New Horizons dropped. And so we were flipping turnips. We were both on Nookazon because I introduced her to Nookazon and we were just, you know, trying to get Nook Mile tickets. We were so in deep with hunting for neighbors and doing everything. And finally, we got to the point where after the game had screwed us with RNG, we were just like, I need to put this game down because I've changed. Like, I was playing it during work. And I was working from home. I was playing it during work hours. That's how deep I was in the Amazon. Not Amazon. Animal Crossing and Nookazon Kingdom. It was bad. It was so bad. I'm so glad that I crawled out of that hole. It was terrible. Yeah, you too. You have dropped it for good. Don't have time for it in your life and can't take the FOMO and bad 80. No, I get it. I get it, Zazy. That was literally it for me as well. Also, thank you for the follow. Oh, it was... Yes, the non-Egyptian Regun. Yes. Yes, that place. That doesn't exist in my mind. And the fact that they keep promoting it, I'm just like, I'm blatantly ignoring it. I don't perceive it. I don't perceive the characters in there. I don't perceive the region. It just does not exist in the game. In my humble opinion. You correct it, then maybe I'll perceive it. But for now, I don't give a damn. You know what you did, Genshin. You said, ooh, scary black people. We don't want them in our game. Like you always do. You was playing the game and Leeway Festival was gonna happen, so you made it your goal to stream your own run through it all.
The bones are mine!
And the whole Oh, yeah, RJ. Yeah. You're gonna alert to note that you've been there in the FGO trenches. Oh no, Muffin! I know how bad that is too. Also, good lurk with all the art redeems from last year, you think? Oh, thank you. Thank you. I am trying to get through them all. Fast forward to day 1 before the event, you was running out of time, and it was the weekend it was just before Child's Fight though, which you thought was the end, so you went for one more stream to finish it all. You played that freaking game for 12 hours straight from just before Child's Fight in Leeway to the other dragon during the showing of the gods. We're okay arc. You were so... Oh, I see. I am so sorry. There's a story around that. I know exactly where you stopped. I know exactly where you stopped. It's literally the arc where I severely hated Tartaglia for reasons. We're about to get in story time. Zazie has heard this enough. She's probably gonna be like, yeah, I'm tuning out for this. I know how Blaze is now. I know how Blaze is. She's obsessed with that man. Amazon New Horizons, the game where you're in debt to Tanuki Jeff Bezos. Yes. Oh man. Hi Masume, welcome in. You've been lurking, hoping you're doing well. I'm doing well. I've been struggling with Sheppy's hair for like the past hour or so, but we're making headway. We're making progress. Oh god, it's already 7. It's okay. I still got time. I got time to like try and like at least get to the lining portion of this. I might color this off stream, but I wanted to get it done today because Sheppy's birthday was literally yesterday, and I'm like, oh, here friend, you get art. You get art. It's both for the charity redemption, but also here, birthday present. There you go. Enjoy it. You got the character that you wanted. Oh, you made it to the festival. Nice. But yeah, no. I understand the burnout can be really bad. But yeah, you kind of stopped after really having fun after that. You never got past Inazuma. Inazuma is a good place to stop. I'll be honest, Mary. You saved yourself. You saved yourself so much headache and pain and other things. I'm gonna be lurking about for now while you work meetings are going, but glad you got to catch some good vibes for a bit. Thank you for dropping by again, Mocha. I appreciate it. Thank you, Masame. I appreciate it. But no, going back to what you were talking about, Mary. So, fun fact. I used to hate this lovely guy. But as you can see, I am a changed woman.
I will have order.
Ow! Listen! I had to show the masses so they know the context of who I'm talking about. But in any case, so I used to hate that man. Because when you first encounter that man in Genshin...
Oh,
Not a changed woman after he's shown you how irresponsible of a sibling he's... Well, yeah, he is kind of irresponsible, but at the same time, yes, and Risley, yes, you are 100% right, Planet Starstream. You know, both of them. They can get it. I love them both. Tasty man, tasty man. Okay, I'm gonna calm down. He's been so good in the event right now. I've been seeing the screenshots. I can't bring myself to play the game, so I'm living through other people playing through the event right now. Because again, I'm so burnt out. I mean that. Like the next time I pick up that game will be when Sneznaya drops. So I'm just living through everybody's screenshots and artwork that they do of Risley. Thank you, Twitter, my hated creature, but still feeds me good art from various artists who know how to draw Risley. Thank you. Thank you, artists who draw Risley. Thank you. Thank you. You're feeding me. You're feeding me. Same with the folks who draw Tartaglia. Make him feral. Rough. Rough. Oh. You just got back into the game after being Mia because of Varessa. Ah. You spent how many hours of fetch quests for the funeral only for that miscreant of... Listen, Mary. I was right there with you. So what had happened was, when you first meet him in the game, I already pegged him as what most people perceive Tartaglia when they first meet him. A fuckboy. He literally gives off that energy when he's just like, hey, I just saved your life. How you doing, girly? And I'm just like, get away from me. You reek of just desperation. I don't want you near me. No, I couldn't stand his ass. He was so Prince Charming coded. I wanted to strangle him frame one because I was just like, give me the bat. I'm beating you in the head. Get away. Get away from me! I'm tired of you! You stink, you smell, you try too hard. Get away! Get away from me! And then what ended up happening is, like, I did the story and, like, I knew he was, like, Zhongli's boyfriend because so many people shipped him back then at the time. And I was just like, okay, well, you know, I like Zhongli. Zhongli seems cool. You, I don't know about. You can go somewhere. Get away. Get away! And eventually you get to the point where obviously you fight him. And I was just like, yeah, I knew you were the boss. I didn't know, like, at the time, like, he was going to be the boss, but, like, so many people had spoiled it for me to the point where I was just like, I know I'm gonna have to fight you, so I'm here. And at the time, silly old me thought Venti was a DPS. Venti is not a DPS. Venti is the furthest thing from a DPS. You don't use him unless you're in mass, like fighting things in mass. Usually, like, you know, groups of enemies. If you just want to set them on fire. But it was early stage game, okay? It was early. I did not realize this at the time, okay? So I brought him in Chi-Chi, and I forget what the other two characters were, in that fight. And that was the longest fight of my life. Chi-Chi basically had to slash Tartaglia's, ankles just to get me through that freaking fight. I was just like, oh my god. And mind you, this was like literally when the game first dropped and there was only Mondstadt and Leeway. I'm not a necessarily OG player, but I'm also close enough to where I was an OG player. So it was just one of those things where I was just like, why? And then after you beat him, and I'm just like, yes! This took 30 minutes! He's just like, haha, I'm gonna drown the town, and you have to protect these bells from getting destroyed. And I look at him, and I'm just like, you motherfucker. You have me beat your ass, and now I have to take on leagues of Fatui that you sent over here and also protect the town from getting drowned. I wanted to strangle that man so bad. There's literally a clip where I just expressed how much I hated that man after he did that. I was wishing death upon him when he had the audacity to be like, oh, well, Zhongli and Signor lied to me. They said I would succeed in drowning the town. And I'm like, you have no right to fucking complain. I'm glad your fucking ass failed with that shit. Because you know what I went through? Do you know what I went through? Do you know? I wish death upon you, sir. Let the sharks and everything eat you alive. Fuck you. I hate you so damn much. And then eventually I went around and played his story. And his story kind of got me, y'all, okay? It was part one of what got me, because I saw how he was trying to basically listen. I know, Savvy. I know your stream experience, Blake. But
Oh,
hear me out, okay? Hear me out. Yes, I like a good family man. He struck me as the good family man after that point, even though I did not condone him for lying to his younger brother. I just thought it was like, dang, you really are committed to the cause, to making sure you look as innocent as possible in front of your younger brother's eyes. You sweet little bean. So, like, I wasn't as mad as I was at the time. It had lessened just a bit after that. And then it got to the point where his character banner rolled around, because I think he came before Zhongli, if I'm not mistaken. And so I already knew that I was going to pull for Zhongli, but everyone that I spoke to at the time was just like, yeah, no, I'm going to skip on Tartaglia. But I was just like, but the man has like a bow and he breaks it and like uses it as like dual blades. Like, I was bewildered by that concept that Hoyoverse came out for him. So I was just like, he kind of is a dope character on his own from that, because like, I don't have to use his raggedy bow. I can use the dual blades, which I think are just really neat. And so I waited till literally the last day that he was going to be available in the shop, or as like a wishable character, because I remember this specifically because I was working from home. It was just before like 2 p.m. had hit for the day, like maybe about 30 minutes before, and I tried pulling for him. I lost the 50-50, and then at the last few minutes I pulled him home, and I was like, yes, I can go back to work now. And then I played with him for a little while, and I gave him a basic ass bitch bow. And after I played with him for a bit, and he wasn't even leveled up to like the same par as all my characters, I was just like, man, I really like playing as Tartaglia. He's still slashing through enemies, and I ain't gave him shit. How? So, and he wasn't my first 5-star, because I already told you, I fought him with Venti and Chi-Chi. But I was just like, I really like this character. And then somewhere between there and like the next time you see him in like an event quest, which was the Inazuma Maze thing, where you meet Jin Yan and Tartar, and y'all go through that whole thing, you were just like, oh, I really like this man. Like, I became down bad for Tartaglia, and it just spiraled ever since. It just spiraled. I just really loved him after that point, because I was just like, oh, how did you get me? How did you get me? I was so good on him, and then you snatched me by my heels. So yeah, I'm just, and he's a sweet man. Like, the more you learn about him, the more I fall even harder for him, because like the stuff he did in Fontaine was just, oh, that was his redemption arc for so many people who got to that point and was just like, you know what, Tartaglia is not all that bad. And I was just like, yay! Welcome to the light! I've been telling you for years he's not like a bad guy, but you heathens literally thought he was just evil all the time. Oh, yep, see, Savvy can attest to it. Savvy can attest to it. Yeah, see? Oh, I'm so happy for you, Savvy. You'll forever be baffled by your oh my god, Stacey. Girl really said I can fit. He wasn't broken. That's the thing. I didn't fix him. I just learned more about him, and I was just like, oh, he's a family man. He knows how to cook. He cares about his sibling. Like, he dotes. If you never heard Tartaglia's dialogue in game, he dotes so hard over his siblings. He sounds like Major Hughes from Full Metal Alchemist. And that kind of scares me, considering what happened to Hughes in Full Metal Alchemist. But he sounds exactly like Major Hughes whenever you bring up his siblings. And I'm just like, oh no. Here we go. He about to bust out the wallet and show us all the photos of his siblings. And just talk about them. And I'm just like, yes, rant about your siblings, sir. Rant about them. I know you're a caring man. You're so nice to them. I love you. But imagine playing through his art for multiple days in a row, trying to stop Signora, only to give fucking shit. Oh, so you know that was literally the plan that Zhongli and Signora had in place, and they literally tricked Tartaglia. They said, yes, you can do all this chaos and you'll win. We're lying dead in your eyes. Like, he didn't even want to do that. Like, he deadass did not want to drown the town. But because he follows the Fatui orders, he did it anyway. And then that's why he was so hurt afterwards. He was just like, so you had this, you know, conversation on the side where I wasn't involved, and you could have told me. You could have told me. Yeah, no, F both of y'all. So he's mad at Zhongli as well, but that's his boyfriend, so he can't stay too mad. He really can't, because, like, he still gets drinks and stuff with them. But still, it's just one of those things. If it helps, Child is essentially banned from leaving. Oh, that poor baby. Did you say you like? I do. I like Rio. I did do his story, so I know Risley's sad story, which has me making sure I protect that baby with my entire life. I actually streamed that. That's actually on my VOD's channel, I believe. Chat was here. I literally took like 80 photos of Risley. I can pull up my folder and tell you how many photos exist in there from the screenshots I took of when I did Risley's story. I needed all his faces. I need them all. I needed them all for science. Yes. Between fuck Zhongli for being one of the best units in the game, because yes, listen, I still use Zhongli in my party. He's part of my main team. Not you hate him with a burning passion. Listen, I understand. But I promise you, the more you learn about Tartaglia, he's not that bad of a guy. I promise you, he's not. He's not. Life comes at you fast. It certainly does, Mazume. I know you can attest to it from Apothecary Diaries. I'm sorry. I had to call you out. Just a crumb. Just a crumb. The only thing this poor man wanted was to go shopping with it. Exactly! Tartaglia's fine. Zhongli sucks and will forever hate him with his heart. Not this! Mary, please! Not Zhongli! At the end of the day, you found out that this man is your type. Yes, Tomicus. Also, hi, Tomicus. I don't think I said hi to you. Listen! Yes, they did! They literally told... Yeah, I know, Zazie. I know. But still, he was just like... He threw a tantrum. He threw a tantrum. That was literally Tartaglia throwing a tantrum. You should know this. He threw a tantrum in Fontaine. And he got put in his place with a quickness because Nuvi was like, not in my house. Not in my house. You go to jail. Get gone. But I still stick with what Astro said about Tartaglia. And I say this because I agree wholeheartedly with Astro. They treated Tartaglia like a black man. You cannot tell me otherwise. Because that man literally went to Fontaine on vacation and still got locked away. That's wild to me. That's wild to me. For months. For months. For months. They locked that man away. They locked him up. You cannot tell me otherwise. Like, imagine going to a town and literally minding your business. and then getting thrown in jail for not a crumb of crime that you committed. Also, to be fair, Tartar do be acting real light-skinned too. He do! But also Lycoon, because I had to put this, I had to think about this as well. One, there's art of Tartaglia wearing a Jamaican shirt. I will send that to you later. It is done by an interesting artist who has ruined a lot of things for me. But also, if you think about it, he's a ginger. Now you use the power of anagrams and you just think about what ginger is and could also spell out. So there you go. There's that, which is very sad. Listen, it all adds up and that's just so sad. It's so sad because I'm just like, dang, man, they really did treat you like this. This poor man. This poor man. Like, it's so sad. I know, it's awful. That's why I'm just like, you can't, man. See, that's what I mean. It's so sad. And it's like now, well, never mind. I'm not gonna say that because Hoyo don't care about us. Hoyo really does not care about us, but still. This is why I will protect Tartaglia. You don't know what's happening in this combo anymore. Oh. Tartaglia literally owns all the banks. He is the right! Wait, no, he's not. No, he's not, Zay-Z. Because there's one person above him that does that. And it's Mr. Pantylons. It's Mr. Pantylons. Yeah, exactly. It's the man with the gloves. He's just like, I'm the debt collector. He's literally just the IRS. But Mr. Pantylons is the one who's just like, nah, I own the banks. I do. He just collects the money for me. You're under arrest because you have a flying object in the first 3 days of the month. Oh my god. Because wasn't that a rule in like Mondstadt? Or something like that? I feel like I've heard that in somewhere in the game. I can't remember. Or was it Fontaine? I actually know. Okay, yeah, it was Fontaine. Okay, I thought I heard that somewhere. I was like, it's somewhere in Genshin. I just don't remember where. Yeah. And there's Capitan. No, Savvy. No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. I do not claim that. Speaking of Fatui, you still remember that one AU where Kaya joined the Fatui and is best friends with Child? Aww. How sweet. I still see Toma and Tartaglia, which are canonly best friends because there's official Hoyoverse art of them eating stuff together. And I'm just like, oh, this makes me so happy. No, Lycoon. No. They want me to ship Tartaglia and Capitano so hard, and I will not do it. Not letting folk visit Fontaine and break the law. Oh, Lord. Yeah, I know. I need to go back and do it, but like I said, I'm going to be speed running through Natlin. Just so I can see the cameos of my babies. And then just dip out of that space and get to Snezhaya with the quickness so I can learn more about Tartaglia and meet his siblings, please. If Capitano had been pullable, you would have pulled for him like you did for Father. He still might, maybe, possibly. You never know. But I am glad that Father is playable so other folks can pull him in. Do you like Natlin as a place to explore? Not gonna lie, and that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm just still mad at Hoyoverse. This is just me being very bitter. So I'm just kind of like, I don't care. Like, I want to learn more lore about Capitano see Risley, see Tartaglia, and I'm just dipping out. I'll be completely checked out. I have no idea. If it's anything in Natlan, I have no idea about it. I haven't opened up that game at all since doing Fontaine's story and spending literally 5 hours, I kid you not, on the last chapter of the main story. Because I recorded it all. That's literally the only reason why I know it took 5 hours, because I spent most of my night recording it for YouTube. Please look it up. They're so cute. Let me see. Let me grab this name, because, child, I don't know how to spell. Oh, they are adorable. Very Pokemon coded, I feel. Which it's not, it's no secret that Genshin, I feel, is very inspired by Pokemon. You make decisions that continue, yes. Exactly that. Exactly that. It's like, I enjoy the characters. I have so much merch of the characters that I enjoy from the game. But they make so many decisions that just make me very mad. I see your game, but you still gotta worry about Nick Wong and Kaching. Oh, wait, hold up. I missed some context here. Oh, I see. I see. Know the story and explanation. Now fix the colorism. Like, just give them the appropriate colors that they need. Like, please, just add melanin in the game. Hi, Karu. Welcome in. How be you? I'm trying to draw Sheppy as Tails. Don't question it too hard. Just know we are making headway, and so far, I'm pleased with it. But one step at a time. Also, let me just. Okay, I'm satisfied with this resketch. I'm pretty satisfied with that. Okay, yeah. That makes me happy. I just need to get this dang expression down. Because, like, I want him to look determined. But, like, at the same time, I want him... I want him to look like his calm, Sheppy-like self. That's what I want. You're fine. You just finished arts. Yay! I hope the art vibe went well. I want to get back to like doing my concept art because that's what I miss the most. Is just the concept art for things that y'all won't see for a while, sadly, because I have to get through the 3.0 debut and then just know I'm working on 4.0 already. Shush. Shush, you don't need to know. You don't need to know. You don't need to know the things. Just know I am appreciative of doing the things. I'm enjoying it. I don't want him to look evil, but let me see. No, he looks evil. I'm not trying to give him an evil face. I want him to have like a soft, angry, like determined face. That's what I'm struggling with right now. Actually, get back to this. We go with this. Art is indeed pain. Holyverse don't like colored folks at all. They're gonna get act like Disney sitcom and give you the one blood. Yes! Oh my! Listen, hold up. Was it Disney or like another channel that did the thing where they disrespected like? Well, they didn't well, they did, but they didn't fully display someone's transitioning period. And I was kind of bothered that they sort of like backed it, took several steps back instead of like going fully through it. I forget what it was, but it had a, I think it had a, was the character melanin? I think they were melanin. But it was talking about like different identities. I forget what, dang, I wish I could think of the name of the show, because I saw clips of it going around and I was just like, now they could have gone with this, man. Like, it wouldn't have hurt nobody to learn about this. Like, they honestly need to understand that, you know, there are people who identify as trans, and if they feel like another gender, accept that. Like, I don't understand why everyone feels like the need to be like, oh, well, you know, they should just be comfortable in the gender that they were born in. No, because I don't. I don't. There are days where I really don't want to be perceived as a woman. Yet here we are. But, oh god, let me not get back onto this topic, because it's just going to make me mad. I'm going to say something that's against Twitch TOS, and I just, it needs to be talked about, but it's just like, it makes me mad. Recently started trying to learn how to use your drawing tablet, managed to draw more than a martini glass that looks like a dog. Nice, Brass. Also, enjoy the lurk planets. Get your snacks. Is Nickelodeon, you don't know how Disney does it? Was it Nickelodeon that came out with that? It was the trans girl who, like baseball, I believe? Softball? I think it was softball. I think it was softball. I just remember it was either baseball or softball, one of the two. And she loved it. But it was just, she felt like she wasn't seen in the beginning. And then the more that she came out, she started accepting, being accepted by her peers, which I thought was a very lovely story. But it was hard for her dad to get adjusted to it. Because the story would have been told really well if they just did not censor certain parts. And that's the issue that I have with that, because people really need to see fictional characters that they closely identify with, like they really relate to. And it was just kind of disappointing that they sort of like sugarcoated it for the sake of what. But I digress. It's one of those things that really bothered me when I saw the clips going around, and I'm just like, they could have really left that in. It wouldn't have harmed anybody. Nobody would have minded, except for obviously folks who just give a damn about, ooh, chow. Ooh, wait, no, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. No, I'm gonna do it. Okay, so I got recently put onto, what was it? Family or Fiance? Cause like their stuff kind of got put onto my timeline only just because like I also saw that anybody who knows of not Bring It the movie, but Bring It the TV show that used to be on Lifetime with like the dancing dolls and like Miss Diane, Miss D, the girls who just be, you know, out here on the floor killing it. So they're grown now, obviously, because this was like a show that, you know, first aired like 10 years ago. And you now get to kind of like see some of the dolls' life and their mothers as like time progressed, and like how they sort of like maneuver around like internet fame from that, or like pretty much like celebrity fame from all of that. And they're back on a reality TV show again, and just kind of discussing their lives and how they're, you know, going about it. And so I guess the same network also does like Family or Fiance, which basically, it's a couple that is ready to get married. They've already like, you know, announced that they're gonna try and like plan a wedding and all that other stuff. And they have 3 days that they have to spend with both sides of the family to determine if they are going to go through with the marriage, or they're going to basically side with the points that the family has pointed out, where they have some concerns, this, that, and the other. Tell me why there is one family that really irked my nerves, because I relate to this too hard, where the mother is overly religious, and because like I guess the girl that her son was dating was showing too much boobage and was just like, oh, I don't like bisexual people, and oh, I don't you know, approve of like your mom and the sin that she's created. And I'm just like, I want to fight this woman so bad with every fiber of my being. Like, if you insult both me and my sexuality and my mom and her sexuality, I'm throwing hands. I'm throwing hands. You're disrespecting my family at that point. You're disrespecting not only me, but you're disrespecting my family. Yeah, the earrings are coming off. The wig is coming off. I'm scrapping. I don't care who you are. I don't care. You don't step into my space and literally spit in my face. That's basically what you were doing. So yeah, I was quite pissed when they showed that one. Spoiler alert, that whole wedding situation didn't work out because the son did sort of side with the mom and her religious beliefs, and I'm just like, that's really sad considering that, you know, you were ready to marry this woman, and just because your mom got into your head about like, you know, oh, you need a holier girl and this, that, and the other, I'm like, just so much ick. So much ick from that. I got so much ick from that. I just couldn't. Because I'm like, I know people like that. I know them. Some of them reside in my family and some of them reside in the church. So I'm just like, no. I can't be around you. It's like, why are you bothered by what another person does in their own bed? Why are you so pressed? You not there. So why are you controlling how they feel? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Mary. I got on my soapbox. I forgot how we got here, but I think we started talking about like Cartoon Network and Disney and something like that. And I thought about like that one show where they sort of like censored a person who was transitioning, which rubbed me completely the wrong way. Like I hated that they did that. I'm still bothered by it. Just pop back into bad Christians. Yeah. It's just so much that, again, I may not speak on it at the moment because I'll rant and be pissy and literally I just don't have the energy to like fight with like other folks on the internet about this, because I know so many people who will literally go in threads and fight, and I'm just like, I got dinner to prep for like myself, if not my family. I got work in the morning. I got a bath that I could unwind to. There's so many other things that I could be doing with my time. And yes, I'm annoyed by your ignorance, but I'm not going to let you have power over me to just basically argue with you in a space where most likely I'm not going to see your face in person. And if I do, it's on site. It's on site. Just don't tell me. Like, literally. Also, hi, Gear. Welcome in. Hi. I'm trying to draw Sheppy, the good boy Sheppy. Look at him. Look at him! He's so great! He's so great! Okay. Stop being a gremlin. And then give me this color. Give me this color. I'm gonna see what I can do with this face. Also, I'm so tired of these dang BRC songs coming up, and I don't want to hear them. You're full of homemade egg McMuffin. Ooh, yummy. No, but seriously, you never got why does someone's sexuality or transition matter to those? And that's the thing. It bewilders me so much, Lycoon. And and this is the other thing. Okay, so I had a whole deep discussion with my mom the other day, because like I told her how much of a miserable time that I had in Christian school. Yes, I got placed in there. Outside of like one period of my life, because it was the best years of my life, they didn't shove religion down your throat. That was why. The second school that I went to for Christian school, they shoved it down your throat. They basically made that was a percentage of your actual like educational grade. And I thought that was so unfair, but it was also like my first time tasting classism. Not for me personally, but like seeing other people who had money to put their kids into like private schools like that, because my parents were just making it by. They didn't have the means to like put me in private school, but they did that because they wanted to see me in a different environment than the one that basically that I grew up in. So I grew up in La Ghetto. I do not hide that. I grew up in La Ghetto. I like saying La Ghetto, you leave me alone. But I did. That is still home to me. But they didn't want me to be in a lot of the school systems that was in La Ghetto. So, they moved me out of that to private school roughly around like my middle school years. And I stayed there up until like basically high school, where we just moved out of the neighborhood, and then we went to another school system where they decided to place me. But in any case, the place that I went to after Christian school was trying to basically adjust back into public school after being in private school, because I expressed how much I hated it in the previous like private school that they put me in. And so again, it was a Christian school, just keep that in mind. So one, it was that weird period where I will say this, I would not be friends with that version of Blaze compared to now, because it was a really weird adjustment during that time of like understanding and being open-minded to other things. But I remember specifically there was one girl who was harassed like nonstop and basically slut-shamed all the time. I still remember it to this day, where homegirl was close to crying on the bleachers. And it irked me to my core, to where I was just like, why are so many people harassing this poor child? Where, who cares what she may have done with like another guy? I don't give a damn. I really don't. Like, I don't care if you basically gave him the, you know what, I'm not gonna say. Let's switch. We'll put it this way. Explicit, redacted sex of that man's life. I don't care. It's none of my business. But you harassing this poor girl over that is wild to me. It's so wild. And it's just like it put in perspective of like how cruel children can be and teens can be. And I know they're going through that awkward period in their life as well, but it's just like, damn, you that pressed about what somebody does in their private life? Really? Why does that bother you? Like, what, how is it affecting you in your lifestyle? Help me understand that. Please help me understand that. I'm trying to figure that out. I really am. That's insanely wild, but that's high school for you. It was middle school. I mean, like, it was like 8th grade, so it was like right before high school. But still, it was during a period where people are exploring. So yes, you're gonna have folks like, you know, teen sex is not, you know, something new, but people were exploring things at that time. And you can't just sit there and be like, oh, well, look at this slut over here. Like, dang, man. Why you gotta be so mean? Like, what's wrong with you? And this was like during that weird period of me being holier than thou, but like it bothered me to my core that that's what happened to that person. I didn't agree with what that person may have did or was rumored to do at that time. But now, like, I was just like, well, back then and also now, I was just like, why are y'all harassing this individual? Like, there's no need to literally bully her to where she's crying. Like, y'all are just savages. But people be pressed. As someone whose dad had a bad reaction to me being trans, oh, I'm sorry, Mary. It really sucks that there are religious people like that. Yeah. This is why I won't come out to some of my family members as demi-pan, because they won't accept it. Luckily, my mom was a little more receptive than like the rest of my family, but I know if I tried to, they just be like, "What?" And I don't want to have that discussion. It's too much for me. I don't. You finally put your laundry in the wash. You're so happy. Yay! I'm proud of you, Ty. Good job. And you're very sorry for that wife? Oh, yeah. Glad she dodged that bullet? Yeah. You have this one aunt who is like that. She's always has to come. Oh, God, I can't. I have to step out the room, brass. Also, hi, MD. I saw you step in earlier. I'm sorry. Hello. I told you, I'd be seeing folks come in. It's just, my brain sort of like lapses and just be like, yeah. I see them there. I'll eventually say hi once I get through chat. Can't blame them. They probably weren't well-funded schools. Oh yeah, absolutely not. Your parents say they don't care who you're with as long as you use protection. That's the smart way. That's the smart thing to do. Yes, use protection. Safe sex. Safe sex, everyone. Do that. Do that. Don't be out here with gingivitis between your knees.
Get out! Get out! Get out! Get out! Get out!
What? What? Oh my God. I'm sorry. You will get that side of me sometimes.
I will have order.
Oh. But no, people are funny. People are indeed
Finally,
funny.
I
Hi,
found
Jay.
it. Taco Bell! Taco Bell! Taco Bell! Taco Bell and pizza!
Hi. It's Taco Bell time. It's Taco Bell time. I saw you come in earlier and I was just like, I wonder if I should say hi to Jay, but like also at the same time, I want to call out folks who are just merely lurking and just want to, you know, not be bothered, which is completely fine if folks want that. I will not bother you. No, no. Yeah, closer.
I don't want peace. I
I
want
want
problems
always. Hi, Salem. I don't know why that was a delayed hi. I'm over here trying to mess with Sheffy's pupils. Oh my God. I'm gonna figure this out, man. I think what I will do is like I will line this and then just go from there, because like I'm at least closer. I'm at least closer to what I wanted. So there we go. You love this song, ain't it? Oh, speaking of knees, this is the knee spreading song. Because I will never forget Don Han parting the wet seas like he should with my knees. Any case. What if the knees are Dusty's? Listen, that won't stop him. He can fix that real quick. You realize that's a water dragon, right? That's a whole water dragon. Get you that moisture. We took so many clips. Oh, I know. There was so much. Good times. Good times, man. Good times. Hey, man, have you seen her around? Have you seen today? Oh, I think the music finally looped my playlist. Time to hit the old dusty trail. Did that one? No, come back, Jerry. I'm sorry. Oh, well, at least y'all weren't here for the gingivitis talk. I'm surprised you didn't go to the void after that. I know Savvy is ready to just be like, yeah, I don't know what Blaze is on, but yep. I guess today is one of those days. It certainly is. No! Come back! Now Savvy is saving their oh no. You about to snatch my wig? Is this what's about to happen? Ba bum ba da 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 dum da 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 da. Weird autumn, autumn sleep. Fan drove away. So many hey man, have you seen her around? Have you seen her today? I owned her a week before she went away. Amen. Ooh. Amen. Weird autumn. Weird autumn. Hey man, have you seen her around? Have you seen her today? Have you hydrated I'm so glad you asked that, Mary. Have you hydrated recently? Because I will take a sip now. Oh, thank God. Thank you so much, Salem. I realized I have not saved all this entire time. Thank you. You literally just saved my life. You know what? I'm not gonna even treat y'all to that hydration. I'm gonna let you guys hold yourselves responsible and hydrate yourselves just for that, because Salem just saved my life. Thank you. Sip of liquor, that clear substance is not water. it might be to some. To some. Not, oh my God. Thanks, Salem. Listen, y'all don't want the sweet man's hydration? You don't care for it? It's good. It's good for your bones. I won't give it to you, but you know, I trust y'all. I trust y'all to hydrate appropriately. So I don't have to bully you into it. You playing with fire? CSP likes to eat You right. You right. This entire time while I was drawing, I did not save once. Once. I would have been ruined if it crashed and just said, you know what? I don't think you will get your files back today. And I would have just been like, yep, that's the end of stream today. That's the end of stream today. I'm done. I'm done. I can't tolerate this no more. You hurt my feelings. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. raise it just a bit. So I'm gonna redo this. There we go. Oh, I shall save it. I'm gonna probably go to 8:30 and then I'm gonna call it. And then probably still work on this after stream because I want to at least get this done and lined. I want this done. I want this done for Sheppy. No! There we go. You're well hydrated with not this, Salem, please. Please. I am well hydrated with the deliciousness that is Tartagalicious. Tartagalicious water. Oh, that reminds me. I actually do need to log on to Schedule 1 today. Cause I forgot. I was tasked with the Listen! Astro needs to know the names of my weed. Astro must know the names of my weed. They must know. They must know. I have to subject them to my brain rot of our
I
good...
will have order.
Listen! I was given the task to do it! I was told if I didn't do it, someone was gonna eat my family. I can't let my family be eaten. I know how dragon tails must taste like. This is still bothering me. Okay. I'm gonna have to... Boom, 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 boom. Okay, that's a bit better. That show's gonna be doubled over in a fit with giggles. But I know. I've given so many of my things names, and also Savvy, you be proud of me. I named one of the me th after Risley. Yes. Yes, indeed. Hi, Afro. Welcome in. Blaze Art, best art. Oh, you're so sweet. You are so sweet. How you doing? How's your day treating you so far? Ooh, my body just kicked in something fierce. I know I said 8:30. I promise. I'm about to end. I just wanted to get the hair done and be satisfied. I can never be satisfied. That hair put me through it. Still not 100% satisfied, but it's gonna be it. That's gonna be it. He's gonna look like a cute fox spinning his little tail off. Yes, indeed. And then as soon as you come in, you see how it is. I know. It's because we all black. I'm sorry. It's like I got the close up shot. No, I'm joking. Oh my goodness. Okay. I got to close it up when we arrive. I'm sorry. Let me switch over. Oh, no, that's okay. Well. But yeah, that's going to be it for me. Oh, I don't know why I locked this. Need you to go away. There you go. But thank you guys for vibing with me as long as you did. My body is doing that thing where I may have to soak my bones. Because I've been sitting. I mean, I stood for a bit, but I sat down for like the last hour. And now my body is hating me. So I have to go treat that before I dive back into the art things. But hopefully you enjoyed the sweet vibes here. I know we got onto some interesting topics. It's just like an array of topics here, but hopefully the vibe was overall good. But if this was your first time here and you liked what you saw today, definitely consider giving me a follow. I am on Twitter. I am on Blue Sky. I'm also on YouTube. I have a VODs and Clips channel, so make sure to check those things out as you do. But we are going to find somebody to raid here, which I think I know who I want to raid, but I want to look at my options just in case it's somebody who I haven't seen in a while. I want to say hi to them and treat them well. Actually, I know who we might go and see. I know one person who we might go and see. There's actually two people who we might go see. Oh, they just booted upstream. I could raid them. But also, I want to raid y'all to someone who I feel like you haven't seen before. Hello? Can I... What is this? Oh, it's Monster Hunter. Okay. Okay, you know what? We're gonna go say hi to my wife. I don't care. I'm gonna help her. I'm gonna be in there vibing for a bit. Once I take care of my body, because it's really kicking my butt. Yay, thank you Shark Week for being a butt. Thank you for being a butt. But we're gonna go say hi to Guilty, copy one of those raid messages that Savvy put. Obviously, if you are a sub, copy the sub raid message. If you are a regular degler folk, copy the regular raid message. But yeah, we're gonna go say hi to her. She's playing some Monster Hunter Wilds right now, which I cannot, well, I mean, I could play, but at the same time, I'm choosing not to play because phobias and all that jazz. But hopefully you enjoyed stream. The next time I stream will be Friday, which will be doing the snack tier list. So make sure to drop by there, see what is my favorite snacks, what's my least favorite snacks, and we go from there. We might do some gaming afterwards, we'll see. But you guys take care, have a wonderful week. If I don't see you later on, and just tell somebody that you love them. Bye!